Hey guys, Megan from Usborne Books and More here. So Usborne does the whole nonfiction thing brilliantly, so I just wanted to show you guys some of our awesome options that we have with nonfiction. Here we have This Is Not a Science Book. This is just a great book teaching kids science in a really fun way. They teach the knowledge of, they teach science knowledge through drawing, sketching, making, coloring. You could do things from mapping out the bones of your body to monitoring the movements of the moon, making cool rotor copters, and even drawing out your own optical illusions. So that's really fun. It's like a really fun way of teaching. They won't even know they're learning so much. They have this also in math. Next, we have See Inside series. This is our See Inside How Things Work, another Lift the Flap series. So again, they're breaking the information up in chunks so that it's really easy for kids to retain that information. I love their Lift the Flap. They really do the Lift the Flap thing so brilliantly. Really gives the kids a fun way of learning all different things. So definitely check out our different titles in this See Inside series. Next, we have our encyclopedias. These encyclopedias are great. This specific one is our World History Encyclopedia. They have great picture-to-text ratio. This book is also internet linked. We have hundreds of internet linked books at Usborne. And as you can see, it tells you on the top of each page on the encyclopedia where to go, what website to go to. So there's packed with information. Great for those eager learners. They have all different great titles for this as well. They have science and all sorts of ones to check out in that subject. And if you have an eager learner that's maybe a little bit too young for the big encyclopedias, we now have, which I'm so excited about, FIRST encyclopedias. So again, packed with information, also internet linked, but for the slightly younger crowd, text and picture ratios just a little bit different. Beautiful illustrations as always. Usborne's really well known for the super colorful and engaging pages. So that's our FIRST encyclopedias series. Now, Coding for Beginners. This is definitely going to be or already is a very popular one amongst our new generation. There's a new one also, Coding for Beginners using Python. So this is just a really cute and fun way kids can be introduced to coding. They make their own characters and games and so on. So that's definitely somebody who has a little one in their life that loves technology. Next is My Very First Our World book. So I'm super excited about this. The My Very First Our World book talks a lot about all the different climates that we have going on, from steamy rainforests to the frozen poles and all the different weather patterns that our world experiences and the different animals in our world. And then at the end, it tells you some of the things you can do to help save our world and make it a better, cleaner place. So that's a really cute way of introducing little ones into just what's going on outside, you know, and the different parts of the world, and not just about what we see when we're outside in our own little bubble, so to speak. So that's really fun to introduce to them. Next, we have our Lift the Flap Questions and Answers book. This is a great series, all different great titles in this series. A great series for any really curious little ones, and they ask so many questions, and we obviously don't know them all the answers to the questions. So they have some really great fun titles in this series, so definitely check out those. And for the slightly younger crowd, we have First Questions and Answers. This one is How Do Flowers Grow? So a little bit more illustrations again, really simple breakdown of information, really great Lift the Flaps. And on the First Questions and Answers, they also have really nice cutouts on each page for the little ones to feel around. Our big book. This is our big book of colors. This is for our little ones. I got this because I have a really cute 1-year-old who just likes to point to all the pictures and see all the vibrant colors on the pages. We have really great options in this collection, the Big Book collection. Big book of big animals, big book of trucks, and so forth. And in those ones, for the slightly older ones, they have great fold out. So for instance, in the Big Book of Big Animals, they have a giant fold out of this big whale. So that's really, really a popular one with the little ones. That's our Big Book series. And our last but not least, some of my favorites. These specific ones are our young beginners. You may be very familiar with our very popular beginner series of all the different animals and fire trucks and castles and so forth. But these, Usborne recently came out with young beginners. So it's like beginners, and I'll show you that next. But the young beginners, it's just illustrations, no photography, very simple text. Very easy to understand information, so they can start learning about whatever the subjects that you choose for them. So this is a really cute series to introduce to our little ones, and they have some other good titles. One of the other cute ones I'm looking into is Woodling Creatures. The bugs one is really cute too, really vibrant colors. So I'll show you a couple pages from that. That's fun. A lot of kids are like, ew, squash the bug! So they like to sit and squash the bugs. And of course, related to these is our Next Step Up, which is our beginner series. Beginner series, again, great for those eager learners. It breaks up the information in bite-sized chunks, easier to retain that information. Oh, I forgot to say these are also internet linked. So again, you can check out more information for any subject that you get on these beginner series. And the next step up from that is very similar again. It's called the Discovery Adventure series. And again, it's the same size book. I don't have one to show, but those are like, even some adults get those. They have everything from special forces to artificial intelligence, drones. So those are fun to even collect for lots of adults. I personally love the animals, but those ones are also great. Just, again, that step up from the beginner series. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of our nonfiction options, and not all, but some of our nonfiction options. And these are just really so packed with information, lots of learning. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.